I don't fancy being stuck in this swamp for much longer. Kind of had enough. Oh, and it's raining again as well, just to add insult to injury. Are your children really starving?
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Oh, jeez. Don't give me those lizard eyes. Oh, fine.
Thank you, kind sir.
And don't spend it all at once.
Blessings of Stemdar upon.
Although that's a bit difficult since it's just one coin, but anyway. Yeah, you see, Idris doesn't have no conscience whatsoever. You know, who are these guys? No idea. He's just, I think he's in almost a bit in denial about it. You know, like just then when he was kind of like, he was going to ignore the beggar, but then kind of, it's just like, no, I can't. You know, he's not some goody two-shoes who's going to be like, oh my god, I must help all the...
During the blight.
Oh, well you...
Hail. What is it, citizen?
I don't know, you remind me of something horrible to do with the Somerset Isles, you douchebag. Anyway. So, you know, he's not some goody two-shoes who's going to, paladin around the place and, you know, champion the cause of the gods or donate huge, gigantic sums of money to the poor or anything like that, but, you know, he's not without a conscience at the end of the day. Right. Come on, please be here. Oh my god! Come on, really? Just wait another hour. Am I going to be stuck here for an entire day? He's not lurking at the back here somewhere in these shelves, is he? No. What the fuck is he? Actually, come to think of it, I think I might up my brightness a bit. I've just realised it's a bit dark in here. It's going to be even worse on film, as it were. Yeah, that's better. This is ridiculous. Where the hell is he? Do you know where he is? What's this over here? The Mermaid Inn? I'll have a look inside just out of curiosity. Bit empty in here.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you too. Where is this bastard harbour master? Oh, hello. It's another one of these things. Well, might as well take it with me. Yerk! There we go. And those as well. I forget what they do though exactly. Now might be a good time to find out. Restore intelligence, fortify intelligence. Oh, rubbish. Let's just get rid of them. What about that? Yeah, get rid of that too. And that. And that. Ooh, invisibility on the wormwood leaves. I'll have to remember that. Get rid of all that rubbish. They don't weigh much, but I just don't want my inventory cluttered, you know? What have we got in here? Hey, do you know what? If I fish around for long enough, I might be able to find a torch somewhere. These don't appear to belong to anyone after all anyway, so why the hell not? No harm in trying. There's one somewhere, hopefully. Do need a torch. Aha! There we go. You can't buy the buggers anywhere, that's the problem. Well, we've got one torch anyway. That's okay. We do have light spells, obviously, but anything that conserves magicka is good in my book, so... Are you... I'm a busy man, what do you want? Are you the harbour master? Are you the... You kind of look like you might be. What the hell are you doing out here and not in your office? Because if you're not in your office, I can't ask you about getting a boat somewhere. Oh my god. I will wait another hour. If he's still standing there, oh, I don't know what I'll do. Oh, for Christ's sake! Wait, he's moving. He's going somewhere. This is utterly ridiculous. Bit of an immersion killer here, guys. Gonna be honest with you. My God. Maybe he's not the Harbour Master, I don't know. Either way, why have this in the game when it blatantly doesn't work? You know? Good God. Yeah, I threw your stuff on the floor, I don't care. I'm a pissed off tourist, like my flight's been delayed, you know? Not that you can pick anything up for shit in this game anyway. Stupid physics engine. Who seriously thought this was a good idea? I mean, I get that, like, it's quite fun with the ragdoll effects on corpses and things, but it's so annoying when you want to just put stuff on a desk. What is that? Chainmail helmet. Not gonna nick anything, just having a peek inside the chests and things. See what's about. Oh my goodness. Human blood? Ugh. Why do you never find elf blood, I wonder? It's always human blood, isn't it? I wonder if... Oh, look, there's two of them. 415 and a 399. A 399, that's like freaking... It's 433 for reference. So that's a fairly old bottle of wine, you know. Can I grab it while they're too busy with their poker game or whatever it is they're doing? Yoink! Yes! I'm still stuck here, though. I could just... Oh wait, I can't just fast travel because nothing's revealed up there yet. Oh, that's stupid. Everything else is, just not the Imperial City for some reason. What's going on? What day is it? Lord ass. Fuck, I don't know what day of the week that's meant to be. I was just thinking maybe if it's a weekend and the guy doesn't have to work today or something. I have no idea. The only thing I do know, though, is that I'm probably just going to go back to the inn and sleep again because apparently the there's no ships that can take me anywhere. I'll take those, however. And the game crashed. Golly gee, that's the first, that must be a strong wind if this great big freaking tree is moving from side to side like that. Anyway. That's the first crash we've had this entire playthrough so far. Hopefully it'll be the only one, but, nonetheless, I'm kind of impressed. I expected the game to be far less stable than it already has been so far. Don't want to jinx myself too much there, mind you, but, there it is, you know. We've been quite lucky so far, really. I could visit the castle, I suppose. I don't see why, though. This whole place seems a bit of a dump, actually. The castle, I mean. It doesn't quite compare with Anvil, does it? I mean, it's barely... It's kind of just a glorified tower, isn't it, really? You know. This is depressing. Well, let's, I hope to God I don't have to walk to Breville first before we get a boat. That would be very annoying. And practically defeat the point of, wow, magic, look at that. It would practically defeat the point of us coming here by boat in the first place. His sister's inn. Yes, this is the place. Hello.
What do you want?
I want to pay for another night at the inn.
I have just...
Yes.
It's...
I will pay your extortionate fee. I thought 25 gold was bad. Maybe I should have stayed at the Mermaid Inn. Never mind, too late for that now. Oh, bollocks, I need something to eat. Never mind then, let's go back downstairs. See, now, Leowin here is a good example of something I've been meaning to bring up, actually. A lot of the architecture in this game makes no freaking sense. I said once, quite a while ago, that Oblivion, one of its problems is it doesn't have a unifying aesthetic. And Leowin's interior architecture is an excellent example of this, and I'll tell you precisely what I mean when I'm out of this bit and the distracting 2 tracks of music at the same time doesn't keep annoying me. Give me some food.
Food and drink will do you some good.
Give me an apple and some crab, I guess.
You're a fine negotiator.
I guess we're going to be eating seafood today. Not pumpkin. Pumpkins are horrible. And that'll do, I guess.
Hey. Take care.
But basically, where was I? Yeah, I mean, I've often said that it doesn't have a unifying aesthetic because, well, it just doesn't. I mean, like, the architecture in this game is such an absurd mishmash of different periods and styles. I mean, I don't know a great deal about architecture, I will say. I did a very short course of art history at college, which covered a bit of architecture, but I mean, this is kind of like, we're looking here at, like, 17th, 18th century architecture. I mean, these banisters I'm mainly looking at here, for example. And these, all this stuff on the walls here, you know, it doesn't fit with the medieval fantasy thing of the game. Like, the architectural styles in this suggest a kind of 17th, 18th century kind of a deal. Whereas outside, you've got guards walking around in armor and equipment that would befit guards from, like, the 12th century. And it's all a bit confusing like that, and it's a thing this game kind of suffers from quite a lot. And for someone who's aware of this kind of stuff, like me, not wanting to try and sound snobbish or anything here, it's quite noticeable, actually, and it's not something Morrowind, for example, or Skyrim suffer from. They both have a very unified and aesthetic, and they both make complete sense, you know. It's probably to do with their comparatively higher fantasy setting they've been put into, but, you know, whatever. Let's rest for 12 hours. No, 13, 14. Yeah, 14. See, the thing is, if I was the one if I was the lead designer for Oblivion, I would have done it completely different. Completely differently. I would have redesigned this whole game from bottom to top. If I'd taken over the production about a year of it already gone on, I probably would have just wiped the slate clean and said, no, this is rubbish, we'll start all over again. Like, see, prior to what's it called, Oblivion actually coming out, the Imperial Province, Cyrodiil, was always billed as being incredibly sort of Roman, you know. You had all these guards wandering around in Morrowind in this armor that was just kind of practically just a carbon copy of Roman armor. All the architecture was just based on real Roman forts and such, you know. When they announced they were going to make Oblivion and set it in Cyrodiil, I was like, oh, okay, so we're going to have like kind of fantasy Romans or something like that, and that's not something I've seen done since like bloody Enclave, I think, actually. Now I think about it. So that was kind of an interesting angle to take, actually, but it hasn't gone that way at all. You have the Imperial City, which is obviously very Roman themed. Is that the Count? Hello.
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leowin. You are a stranger to me, but well met.
Oh, well met to you too, sir.
Perhaps you would like to do a service for County Leowin.
Oh, I really would, but I actually do have to go. I have a boat to catch, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, my lord. I'll let you get back to whatever it is you're doing. What is he doing, I wonder? Anyway, none of my business, I guess, although it's He doesn't even have a bodyguard with him. It seems awful dangerous, but anyway, that was interesting. Now, where was I? Yeah, I was like, if it was up to me, Cyrodiil would go. I would definitely go with that whole Roman thing. Like the Imperial City would be perhaps not too dissimilar, actually, to how it already is. Although I would certainly have like all the rich people marching around in togas and stuff. Maybe not togas. Maybe I'd kind of base it on maybe some late Roman stuff. You know, like in the period like when the Romans actually started wearing trousers. But I would certainly kind of roll with that. And like Calovia, for example, like, you know, Kvatch and Coral, I would kind of model them on almost like the Celts and the Gauls or something. You know, thinking back to stuff like the Calovian fur helm you used to get in Morrowind, which was kind of like fairly almost barbarian looking, you know. And the Calovians are kind of supposed to be that kind of character. You know, I guess Broom or whatever, you'd probably keep the same, what with it being next to Skyrim and stuff, and it is quite obviously Skyrim inspired, but maybe you'd have some sort of Hadrian's Wall type thing going on up there, along the border with Skyrim itself, you know. Stuff like that. Yeah. On the whole, Oblivion was just a very disappointing game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like it, you know. Saying which Elder Scrolls game you prefer is like putting 3 perfectly good chocolate cakes in front of someone with slightly different icing on them and saying which one you prefer, because they're all fantastic at the end of the day. But this of the three big ones, not counting Daggerfall and Arena, was probably the most disappointing. Anyway, mini rant / venting over. I will not do any of that again. Where the hell is the Harbour Master? I'm not freaking kidding. I need to know where this bastard is. Wait a minute. Okay, right now I've... Right, now I think this red guard we saw wandering around here earlier was the Harbour Master. I'm pretty damn sure he was. Although, I have no idea where the bastard is now. There he is. Well, let's wait and see if he goes in there. It is 9:14 AM, I suppose, so... Let's see if he goes in there. If he doesn't, if he carries on freaking wandering around here... oh, I don't know, maybe I should talk to that guy over there. But, let's see what this guy does first. Look, he's going the wrong way. He's going... Your office is over there! What are you doing? Ugh. It's obviously him, because look, he's got modded dialogue. He just... Oh, God. Right, basically, I'm going to stop the recording here, and I'm going to figure out a way of getting this asshole into his office so I can actually use him to travel to the Imperial City. So, I'll be right back, guys, if I manage to sort this out. I love screwing around the console. Okay, I still haven't fixed it, guys, but I thought I'd throw this in just because it's hilarious. Check it out! It's me!
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Ha!
I don't even know what a will-o'-the-wisp is, much less how to kill one. I think they're just swamp gas myself. Good day.
Oh my no, that's so cool. Anyway, I should get back to work. Okay, so I used the magic of the console to get him inside there. But when he was inside there, he didn't offer me any dialogue anyway, so maybe it wasn't him I was meant to talk to in the first place. I suppose I could go over here and talk to these guys, but I'm pretty sure it's none of them either. Thing is, I'm thinking right now that what I might just do is warp to using the console to, you know,
Go ahead.
where it is I need to go, and just say that, well, you know, that I did travel on the boat and go there. I can even bag 100 gold or something and dump it in the sea and say that that's that loss is what I paid, you know.
Have you? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, it's not this guy either. So I'm thinking that might be what I actually do. So just to keep this a little bit consistent, let's head on back to the old Harbour Master's office. Oof, just out of the rain as well. And we'll just going to stand around here and wait for a while until the Harbour Master gets here, and he's been told that he will. And next we see of him, we shall be in the Imperial City, with any luck anyway. So, yeah, BRB.